What if Earth's oxygen levels doubled? Sounds crazy, right? But imagine, every breath you take is suddenly supercharged with oxygen. It's like drinking a Red Bull for your lungs. You'll feel like you're on top of the world. But what would really happen? Welcome to Mind-Blown What Ifs, where we explore the unimaginable. And today, we're doubling down on the big question: what if Earth's oxygen levels shot up? Hang tight, because this is going to be one wild ride. Let's start with the basics. You. With double the oxygen, your body would be like a Ferrari on a racetrack. More stamina, more energy. Heck, you might even feel like you could run a marathon. And still have enough breath to grab a pizza afterward. But hold on, that's not the whole story. Too much oxygen could overwhelm your body. Yeah, as fun as it sounds to be a human rocket, things could get a little out of hand. Your muscles would get overloaded with oxygen, making you feel dizzy, lightheaded, and possibly really annoyed that you can't just enjoy your newfound energy. But what about your brain? Would it work like a supercomputer, or would it go kaboom? Picture this: your brain, sharper than a tack, quicker than a calculator. With more oxygen, your concentration would go through the roof. You'd remember things with a photographic memory. Finally remember where you put your keys. And hey, you might even write the next best-selling novel in a single afternoon. But, yep, here's the plot twist. Too much oxygen could lead to something a little less glamorous. You see, the brain loves oxygen, but too much of it could make your mind short-circuit. Imagine getting a mind-blowing idea, only to have your brain explode from too many thoughts. So, are we talking genius-level brilliance or brain meltdowns? Keep watching to find out. Now, let's step outside. Imagine the Earth's forests suddenly becoming supercharged, growing faster than a weed in a garden. Plants would go bananas. Photosynthesis would be at an all-time high. Forests, bigger, crops, supersized. Even your houseplants would look like they've been hitting the gym. Wait a minute. If plants grow this fast, would we end up with a jungle too big? Forests could take over cities. And what about our precious sunlight? Could it become harder to get through? Picture trying to get to work, but needing a machete to cut through a forest of your own making. Who knew nature could get so extra? We're not even close to done. Let's talk about how animals would cope in this new oxygen-rich world. So, animals, how are they doing in this oxygen explosion? Some species might be living the dream. Picture a cheetah with the energy of 10 Red Bulls. You'd see them zipping around, going faster than the speed of light, or at least faster than a speeding car. But not everyone's loving this new air. Bigger animals like elephants might be struggling to adjust. Too much oxygen? Could they handle it? Or would they be like that guy who drinks a gallon of coffee and then, well, you get the picture. So, are we creating a planet where only the fastest thrive? Let's dive deeper into how this would mess with the natural balance. Now, let's talk about the big picture. Earth's climate. With all this extra oxygen floating around, we could be looking at a hot mess. More oxygen means more intense forest fires. And guess what? Hurricanes could become even stronger, like they're on a supercharged energy drink. Yikes! The climate could go into total chaos. Picture trying to enjoy a nice, calm evening, only to be interrupted by a level 5 hurricane suddenly tearing through your neighborhood. Not ideal. And while we're on the topic of chaos, what happens to the temperature of the planet itself? Could the Earth be warming up in ways we never expected? Now, what if we fast forward a few decades? Would we adapt to this new reality? Maybe cities with oxygen-controlled environments, new tech to monitor air levels, and people living longer, healthier lives. Or would we face a future where too much oxygen makes life a little too intense? Imagine needing a special suit just to go outside. The question is, can we even handle this world we've created? What if the solution isn't more oxygen at all? Here's the million-dollar question. Could Earth find a new balance? We're talking about a delicate dance between life, oxygen, and chaos. A world where too much oxygen could lead to disaster. Or maybe, just maybe, we find a way to live in harmony with it. It could be a paradise, or a ticking time bomb. The only thing we know for sure is that the future is going to be very interesting. So, what if Earth's oxygen levels double? A world of endless possibilities, or a recipe for disaster. One thing's for sure, it's a ride we wouldn't want to miss. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay tuned for more What If scenarios.